it's very lemony.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Hill Project. Link is trying Prime for the first time ever. Well, Lemon Prime. He doesn't.
That's not that bad, actually.
I really like lemon one.
He had limoncello before, and he was just like.
I smelt it, and it smells much more bitter than it is. It's much sweeter than I thought.
I really like that one.
I have no idea what the start of that video was like, by the way, guys, because my recording software sometimes pauses. But we were definitely in at some point. But Pete was talking before me because Pete, how are you, boys?
I'm all right.
Crow's a bird.
Crow is a bird, Link.
Fuck off, Titch.
Wow, we are 38 seconds
Pete.
in.
We're swearing
Good
done.
job.
Well done.
We're trying to get better, guys. It's going to stay in. I don't care. It's just unfortunate. I mean, 30 is supposed to be the thing, isn't it? So, yeah.
We managed it.
I mean, we did well with our views last week, boys. We were reacting to iconic British moments, which I actually really enjoyed.
I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, but we are back with our weekly podcast. Quick one.
Yeah.
We all right?
All right.
You all right? SmackDown tonight. Last night for you guys. We had wrestling on Thursday as well. Me and Link watching a press conference.
I watched that back today. Very good.
It was confusing.
And that's the point we're going to jump in at, because that's what we're doing today.
Right, Link has a topic, like a question, but a topic.
So the question topic today is we are going to pitch our ideas for how we would book the whole of the world title picture for both titles
For the men's.
going into Mania. For the men's,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I spoke to you about this before we started. I told you what I think might happen.
All right, mate, calm down. Don't get too excited.
Well,
we did.
In that case, Pete, do you want to start?
Pete nearly wet himself. Wow.
Um,
That's the age, though.
I really enjoyed it at the minute. I like the whole drama set, and I was thinking once I first saw the bit from the press conference, I was like, "Are we getting Triple H Rock?" And I was like, "Oh, I think we are." And then I'm really happy because I don't think we are now. I really thought we were going to get Triple H Rock again, but I think we're going to get night one.
Doing a fail product placement.
Night one of Mania. I think we're going to end up getting Cody Rock to wear down.
Hang on. Night what?
Night one
Oh.
of Mania. It's been headlined by the women, but I think we're going to get. Jesus, how many has he got?
This is the man that's like bullies Pete and Link, Pete and Phil for their prime, and Link's just there whipping out the bottles.
I think
You tell Link went shopping today, guys.
Yeah. That one's not too bad. The lemon and lime is really good. Has he got lemon and lime? The green one.
Oh, for God's sake, you're such a sad ass.
Mate, that is my favourite. That and the lemon.
We've got off topic.
Carry on, Pete.
Yeah, I think we're going to get the women headline night one. I think we're going to get Rock and Cody night one.
Okay.
You'll have him try and sort out his issue with Cody, try and weaken down. I don't like that one. We're going to have him try and weaken down Cody. Cody will win. Have to go against Roman night 2. And I think he'll pick up the win there as well.
Chemically, that one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
yeah, that's what I think. I think we're going to get Rock Cody and then Roman Cody.
So I'm asking, you're saying Rock Cody, is that supposed to be because it's a match to see winner takes Roman?
No. I think it's going to be when he finished off saying, "Me and you have now got a problem." They're going to build on that. And I think we're going to have there'll be a grudge match for him disrespecting the family. You're going to have the Rock side with Roman, to be fair, and I think you're going to have that as part of the bloodline. And you're going to, Cody will try and get vengeance, get weakened down night 1, make it even more of a hot challenge to beat Roman night 2, and he'll pick up the win on both. Finish the story there.
Nah.
I think it'll happen.
All right. So I'm gonna be that guy. What's happening with Rollins then?
Rollins?
Yeah.
I think we are going to say who?
I'm putting my balls on the line, by the way, in a minute. You'll see.
I don't know who's going to get Rollins. I'd like to see Orton get someone like Orton get a shot at Rollins. I would like Gunther, but I don't think that'll happen.
I think if you, yeah, I don't know if I was in that. If it was that way with how you're doing, it'd be someone more like Drew. Again.
Maybe, yeah, Drew getting a shot at Rollins. But I think Cody is now going to be involved in that little triangle with him, Rock, and Roman. Seth's completely out of the picture out of that little storyline now for Mania.
What about you, Link? You've got. Do you want to, have you got half? Have you got half to cover?
You put your balls in.
Well, my balls are in because as Neil from the In-Betweener says, I hear you got to pop the balls in for it to actually work. What a reference! Oh, hello, dog.
Hello.
What do you want?
I have this feeling. I have mentioned it on Discord. I think they're not sure that Seth's fit, and that they're going. Like, he's there. They've stuck him on that press conference last night. So we haven't watched SmackDown, by the way, obviously.
Night before last.
Yeah, so night before last, would have been. He was there. He didn't really get involved, but he was there. But he was also stepped back quite away for the whole segments, just in case for a few. He was until the very end bit, and then it was all focused.
He very much got in the Rock's face.
Yeah.
In the fighting scene at the end.
I get it. I really think
he's
genuinely injured.
He's genuinely injured at the minute, yes. But I still think that they're not sure that he's 100%. They're 100% sure he's going to be fit for Mania, you know. And I'm still in an R in. Obviously, it got announced 10 minutes after we finished the blimmin' press conference that Triple H was saying that the match is going ahead of Cody versus Roman. But I think we might get a triple threat eventually. How we with it close night 2, I reckon, of Cody, Roman, Rock. How we get there though, I'm not. This is the bit I'm struggling with.
Pete,
Otherwise,
what was the main event of WrestleMania 10? You're old.
What?
What was the main event
of WrestleMania 10?
WrestleMania 10? Let me check.
30 years ago. Good maths, that one, Link. So I don't know. That's what I'm currently thinking as. Otherwise, I could still see them rebooking it back in as just Seth versus Cody. I don't know how. And this is a bit.
I don't like that.
Oh, what was it?
Oh no, it was no, Link. You're not going that way, are you? It was the one where it was Brett beat Yoko. It was Hogan come down and got involved.
So essentially, 3 people were involved in the title match, yeah?
So you're going to have like
which one I'm saying.
What was the main event for WrestleMania 20? It was
Triple Threat as well, was it?
Benoit Triple Threat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With Triple H and Shawn. WrestleMania 30, Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Orton.
My issue is with all this. Yes, this is what I think is going to happen, because, like I say, because it's handy with Seth. Like, if Seth's fit, well, then they can book in him having an opponent. Great, no problem. You know what I mean? But also at the same time, it's like, well, just in case, because Cody's won the Rumble, you don't have Cody going for Rollins, and then them last minute booking have to go, oh, quick, moving to Roman as well, quick.
Do you know what I can see happening now, though? Because I think no one was really too sure how they were going with, because obviously Punk's situation, that was going to be the answer. Now he's got injured. They were kind of left like, what do we do? Rock's coming, Cody's coming. They weren't too sure what's going on there. I can see them doing that, going now, right, we've got this sorted out with Cody and Rock and Roman, and they'll offer out the Elimination Chamber to be a #1 contenders match for Cody's, for Seth's title. Now
that was the other thing, actually. That was part of what I was thinking, actually, that Seth was going to be pushed through, and I did mention it on the Discord. Seth was going to be pushed through for that match for Mania because it was supposed to be Punk.
Yeah.
And Punk was supposed to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
I don't think Cody was supposed to be involved in it at all.
I think Cody was supposed to look like he weren't going to get his shot and then win the chamber and get his shot that way.
Potentially, I suppose. Potentially. But again,
that's what they should have done, and then had it as a backup plan just in case The Rock wasn't available.
Yeah, That one was a weird one for me, but that's what I'm thinking and why they're going. Seth's not fully fit, then
I can't
we ain't
see
got Punk.
Seth.
What's the point?
No.
And that's where my brain currently is with that one.
I can't see Seth defending it in a chamber, but I could see the title's not going to be up for grabs, either title at chamber. But I can see a number one contenders match for a shot at WrestleMania being on the line for chamber.
But my thought is, we got a women's chamber, and I'm still thinking we'll find out tonight, and so this might be completely irrelevant. But I still think we could even end up with a US chamber.
I don't think we will now. I think they will go like number one contenders.
They'll only do 2.
I can see it works.
But then again, if they're doing a women's number one contendership, then it makes sense to do a men's one as well rather than a men's title, I suppose.
And that would be a way of getting someone like Orton in that could maybe fight on a different brand because they've just 3 of each be put into the chamber. 3 Raw, 3 SmackDown.
Are you Randy Orton's agent, by the way? Because you seem to be booking out Orton specifically for things that Orton's not been a bite for.
I can't see anyone else getting that title shot. They would say deserves it. But that's a big enough name.
Orton had his title shot, and he should have won it, and that was when it should have happened. It should have happened. It should have happened at Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
But yeah, Seth injured, and then Cody, Rock, Roman. That's where I'm at.
So Seth just doesn't defend the title at all at Mania, and you get a triple threat for the other title.
We might, because my thought is, are we seriously going to get? I don't think we're going to get Roman 2 nights, because that would mean Roman's not going to start the show. Because which one would make sense for him to start the show against if he does, for example, Cody one night, Rock one night? Who's going to be the one that's going to go? Yeah, we'll go number 1 for WrestleMania. Because they're not going to be main event for both nights.
This is why I think we'll get.
I think the women's will be Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch will be night 1 main event.
So I think we'll get Bloodline both nights, but only Roman 1.
Which is where, but again, that's where that kind of works. That Seth may not even have a match at all, because then it's like, well, you're not putting the other world title elsewhere on the card. But again, you could also put him as opening WrestleMania, the whole thing, against a Drew or someone like that. An okay match. A Gunther, even a Gunther could be quite good.
Gunther's got Sheamus. I'm almost 100% sure that's what's going to happen at Mania at this point.
Yeah, but if they also went, oh god, Seth's not quite fit. Seth's not looking great at the minute, fitness wise. Stick it on Gunther now. I can see that happening. Come April, start of April.
Thing is, there's not enough time really to do it. Because otherwise, I was thinking if it does end up that he can't do it, end up relinquish the title, and at Chamber have the belt up for grabs at Chamber for whoever wins.
But again, I could be talking a load of bollocks, and he could be absolutely fine for just after Chamber. To be fair, Chamber's only in a couple of weeks' time, so
yeah.
I don't know. Go on, then, Link. Where are you with it?
At the moment, I see a tag team match coming up.
That was my other thought, is that we have a tag team on night 1 as part of the
I don't know where they'll fit it. I don't know if it's going to be night 1 or if they'll try and fit it somewhere between now and Mania. Maybe even a weekly, which just is bizarre, but because I don't
we
think
always
Rock
end up with
Roman are going to Chamber. Tonight SmackDown's a double taping because obviously next week is just before Chamber. And I don't think that Rock or Roman are going to be there for tonight or next week, which means they won't be there for 2 weeks.
No, it's tomorrow. It's next week. It's next week that's a double taping.
It is. It's
2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from now.
Oh, okay.
So it's not next Saturday. It's the following Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, so we won't have Rock and Roman tonight, but we might have them next weekend for the next 2 weeks.
I got a feeling.
So in that case, it is possible that they could end up being at Chamber still.
Because I said
that away, not 2 weeks away.
Because you dismissed it at the end of our stream last night, saying that it doesn't matter where SmackDown is tonight, and I was like, well, it kind of does, because if it's in North Carolina, which is obviously where I eventually find out it being, they're not going to be there because they're going to be in Vegas still for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
they definitely are. They're like, there's no way that they're leaving Vegas for SmackDown the day after in North Carolina.
Because they will be back at
the Super Bowl. Well, The Rock will definitely be there for Super Bowl regardless. Roman might travel to North Carolina, I suppose. Might, but I guess
that's unlikely.
Exactly, but again, they all know what actually happened. Tell me now.
Do you know what I could see happening?
Very good. That was quite good.
I could see if The Rock is there and shown on camera, having Roman just behind him on camera, so that
What, at the
people
Super
see
Bowl?
that they're actually together.
At the Super Bowl, that'd be pretty cool.
I can
Yeah.
see him. So wrestling Rock's front and center, but any wrestling fan will see Roman and go, "Oh, they're still
The thing is,
together still."
Cody's still a Raw guy.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's that again I find odd as well, but
So the chances are, and this is bad for us, 'cause the chances are nothing's happening tonight at all of
Yep.
any interest.
I think
I
tonight's going to
think-
be plain.
I think the hype's happened Thursday night at the press conference, and
And then
they'll
we'll
let that
have- we'll
simmer
have-
for a while.
And then we'll have some
I
more
think-
next Saturday, Friday.
Yeah.
I think
They'll let it
I
simmer.
think Drew's winning is going to be Seth's opponent at Mania though.
Yeah, so
I think
We're about
that's-
the same
that's
sort of
just
ballpark.
kind of a-
If Drew's re-signed, which it probably has, and he's been getting a lot of publicity doing the whole Punk stuff, I can see that being a good shout.
I think that'd be a good way forward for them both.
I want R-Truth versus Rollins.
Some of his promo work that he's done in the last sort of 24 hours about how Rollins was called the forgotten champion and you know the kind of the odd man out in the situation and everything, and just being like, hey, you're supposed to be the world champion, like you shouldn't be representing us if you're not going to stand up for the league. And it's just like he's
He done it with the whole
got a
Punk-
point. He's
Not
got
the
a
whole
point.
Punk thing, but the whole Punk entrance as well, injured Punk, and that it would work. They've given that bit of a push.
Yeah,
So,
it seems to
I
be they're
can
pushing him
see-
being against Punk, but with Seth is sort of where that sort of thing is.
Taking his spot.
Well, no,
in what
he was very much against Seth last night in the promo that I watched as well.
Yeah.
I can see Drew in that world heavyweight title picture, and it makes a lot of sense for him to be in that picture. I don't know where I want the Rock, Roman, Cody stuff to go. To be honest with you,
I'm just
I'd-
enjoying the way
I'd
it's
have been-
going.
I'd have been more than happy for Cody to have just gone away and for it to be Rock Roman at Mania, and that'd be it. I'd have been more than happy for that to happen.
This is it.
I
It's-
like
we
the
said it.
Rock,
We
though.
said it at the press conference. It's a 3-year storyline. Like, it's the longest storyline that WWE have had for a while, where it's been intentional. Like, there's been other ones where they've gone, "Hey, this is so many years in the making." It's like, what? Well, no, they left, they came back. He left, he
You
came
haven't been
back.
making it, yeah.
It's just sort of happened, and then you've sort of amassed these facts together that people have mentioned on the internet, and then you've created this story that's been in the building. It's like, no, this actually has, and it's like, make it happen, make it finish.
This has been going on since way before Cody came back to the WWE, even so. He was still gallivanting about, pretending to be a owner of a company, which
Destroying
worked
really weak
out well for him,
chairs.
didn't it? Destroying really weak chairs.
I'm
yeah.
enjoying it. It's become very much like I've said, very much a soap opera again.
Yeah,
I think,
and
I'm
do you know what?
enjoying it.
I think she's just
I-
criticising your taste in stuff you watch.
Oh no,
to be
no,
honest, mate.
she
I said that.
brilliant.
I said that yesterday or the day before. I said this is wrestling that I used to enjoy because it's that sort of what the hell's going to happen next. Like you just
It's not
don't
predictable.
know. And I love that. I absolutely love that, and I'm really
Keeps-
enjoying what's going on.
It's keeping me intrigued.
Is Punk a Raw man or a Smack? No, he's Raw, isn't he? Yeah. No, I was going to say Punk's not going to be there tonight. We'll have Pat and Carl,
Yeah,
won't we?
Punk's Raw because Orton SmackDown
Oh,
because they both signed at the same time. didn't they?
Yeah,
One
you're
went to
right.
one, went on to the other.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah. I was just thinking because we had him at the press conference, we'll probably have him on commentary as well going forward. I think as well. I think he'll be about.
He doesn't need to be on commentary for Raw.
Who have they got? Corey Graves and
No,
Yeah, who's there? Pat now. Him
Pat
and Wade
and-
Barrett.
no. Raw is Pat and Michael Cole.
Oh yeah, SmackDown is Wade Barrett and Corey
gosh,
Graves.
yes, we get it's the awful ones tonight. Maybe SmackDown does need him.
Yeah, I don't mind Corey where he is at the minute. He's taking lead, and I don't mind it.
I don't think he's good enough. Anyway, I think that's
Yeah,
a
but
bit.
no one thought Michael Cole was good enough.
Yeah,
This is true.
but I'm on
It's-
about. I'm on
it's
about.
change, innit?
I
People
don't.
don't
I
like
don't care about
change.
potential. I'm on about it right now. Don't care. So balls on the line, Link. Roman having a title match. It's gotta happen.
It's going to
surely.
happen. It's going to happen. He's going to have a title match. It's
But
just
it's for it's going to be
of,
his title.
the only person that needs to challenge for that title is Cody.
It needs to. Yeah, I agree.
Rock doesn't need that. Rock doesn't need the belt.
Said that from the start. That whole thing.
We've all said that.
The
from
whole
start.
thing
It
didn't
doesn't
need.
the belt.
It has a title. It has a title. It's just not an actual physical
Which is why.
title.
Which is
Title.
why Orton needed to win that belt at Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we've all said that from the start. Because if Orton would have won the belt at the Rumble, Cody could have won the Rumble, challenged Orton, and it'd have been Cody versus Orton, and it would have been, they'd have been able to draw back on
I think
years and years and years of story that could have built to that. You could have had The Rock versus Roman, which would have had years and years and years of story to build to that. We'd have still been able to have Punk versus Seth, which would have had years of build to that. Although,
obviously,
even with Punk injured, you'd still be able to slide Drew in there and not have too much of a problem. You've still got Gunther versus Sheamus.
Then Becky versus Rhea. I think you can put that one up there.
Yeah,
I think you can put that one.
Where it's going.
I think you can. I think you can put that one up there. As like that's.
Yeah, it's never happened as well, which I was quite shocked to hear last night.
That's a hell of a structure of a Mania, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's your skeleton
Mania,
for the whole of 2 nights. Yeah, again, I'm not. I'm
not a big fan of it.
I liked Io Shirai. Oh yeah, that was weird. Saying it put Io Shirai by no, who was it? Said Io Shirai.
I can't remember who it was. Someone did.
And I thought, hey, that'd be interesting if they did change it back.
Was it Becky?
No, it was Rhea. It was Rhea. Rhea mentioned it because obviously the NXT link.
Also, Bianca Belair was there for no reason whatsoever.
Well, she was. She was there to promote her thing.
I hated it.
Her thing makes it sound like it's her OnlyFans. It's her documentary that she's doing with Montez Ford, which is probably also an OnlyFans actually.
Which is also with Montez Ford.
Whose horse is that?
Jacket hanging up on the floor.
Whose horse is that? From the waist down. Right. One last question then, boys. So that was Link's topic, but I got one last question to finish it off.
Well,
Roman lose the title at Mania, yes or no?
No.
No for Link?
What was that?
Come on, old man.
So,
Roman to lose the title at Mania, yes or no?
Yeah, 100%. Cody's beating him second night 2. Because
I can't believe I'm going to say this. I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Night 1. Roman's gonna lose night 2, and then we will get Rock versus Roman after that because Roman's already lost his title, and Rock didn't beat Cody down enough night 1, so Roman goes after the Rock.
They were already discussing having Roman go after Hogan's thing, which ends in September.
There's that, but also if we end up with what my booking is with a triple threat, I can also see Rock go in again. And we have Roman versus Rock specifically. So I'm just gonna say, right, someone like Solo beats down the Rock. Cody pins the Rock to win the world title, so Roman doesn't get pinned, which is what causes a big argument, even bigger like sort of separation between the family, and then we end up with Rock versus Roman, specifically just them two later on down the line. SummerSlam. Maybe even.
I kind of see that.
Maybe even Mania next year, which would be mental.
I see one.
That'd be a long build.
1-on-1, and then a 1-on-1 the second night. But I can see because of that, Rock versus Roman after no titles.
Yeah, that's my issue. That's my issue.
Rock's pay-per-view back in the day.
This is it. My issue is if I'm booking it as a triple threat, which is where I think that's going. We're gonna have to have Roman versus The Rock 1-on-1 at some point, and that would be a good way to bill it. Somehow The Rock. Something happens to The Rock that's Roman's fault, but Cody takes the win off of pinning The Rock. Mental. Cody Rhodes going to pin The Rock. Is essentially what I've just said. That entire booking.
Something Cody Rhodes.
Cody will finish his story.
And I predicted 1,000 days, by the way. I'm just saying. Just saying. But yeah.
And I'm just saying, Thanks, guys.
We will. Wow, please leave a link. Like a leak. Yes, please leave a leak. If you're Welsh,
Please leave a
leave
leak.
all the leaks. If you're a plumber, leave all the leaks. If you're from a town somewhere, actually, I think it's up north somewhere. If you're from a town called Leek, please
It's
leave a
down near me, Godly.
Don't leave.
Oh, is it?
Don't,
It's Midlands.
you don't have to leave.
No, you don't have to leave. What?
No, people
Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.
See ya.
Peace.